everybody. As you will have seen from the title of this video, it is the first event of the season for me. The season, well, it was meant to start a long time ago. I'm joined by, oh no, she's got a poodle. The season was meant to start weeks and weeks ago, but everything has been cancelled because of the rain. And I actually didn't know whether we were going to get out today because it's still really wet considering it's the 1st of May on Tuesday, I think, or tomorrow. No, it's tomorrow. The 1st of May is tomorrow, and they still were potentially going to cancel this event today. So as you can see, I'm in my car. I'm not showing you the back. It's a tip, but it's pretty packed with stuff actually. I've just arrived at the yard. We're going from Pzazz's yard today, so it's all a bit like I have to bring half of my stuff over here because, yep, it's all across places. Hence the poodle at my door. And I've just gone to walk the course at Goring. It's a bit of a funny one. Oh yeah, that's where we're going. So we're going to Goring Heath for the 1 metre class, an affiliated event. And fun fact, Goring was where I did my first ever UA100 with Pzazz 6 years ago maybe, in 2019. No, that's not 6 years ago. In 2020. 4 years ago, oh my god. 4 years ago I did my first UA100 at Goring, and I haven't been back since, so I didn't really recognise it. But it is 15 minutes away from the yard, so it's super local. And I actually drive past Goring on the way to Pzazz, so it made sense for me to stop and walk the course en route so we don't have to do it later, because I have got really late times. It's 20 past 1. I don't go down the centre line till 7 minutes past 4 this afternoon. So yeah, really late. But I've just arrived at the yard, so let's get all my stuff out and go and see how the grumpy horse is.
Cosborough Billy will be on the way.
Pretty wide that one, Jigs. Neat. Thank you. I don't think I've ever had a fence like this. That is meaty. Plats are all in, rug is on. Are you excited? She's finally stopped pooing. And yeah, almost ready to go. We'll get your travel boots on, Zazzy, okay? It's now, it's like 2:30. It's crazy. Right, are you ready for your... No? You're not ready for your 15-minute journey down the road? Can I get you, please? It's time to go now. It's time to go now. Let's come and move you up. Come on. She's gonna think that we're doing a loop round the village. Come on. Scooby says, where are you going, mother? Good girl. Good girl. Right, move over. I don't know where the pin is, actually. On a very brief journey later, hey Zazzy. We've made it.
You would treat it like a cat. Oh, and I was like, you can actually just go if you want to. And like, are we related? Yeah, we are now.
Yeah, Raven's been wanting to. Okay, here we are heading down to dressage. Unfortunately, we are in the farthest away arena, so it's not the easiest video to see, but hopefully you'll be able to get the gist. And I will do a bit of a voiceover of my marks going through and how I was feeling at the time, which is pretty exhausted most of the time because Pzazz is Pzazz. Anyway, she trotted around the edge really nicely, but obviously when we come up the centre line, she dies on me. It's always the same. But we managed to get a 7 with the comment straight entry, which I was very happy about because my main aim in this test was to ride it as accurately as possible, all the movements, because it was a pretty complicated test, so I just wanted to ride it accurately and then just keep Pzazz going as best as I could. So here we're doing a weird half 10 metre loop from H to X back to F, which we got a 7 for, but the comment that we overshot the centre line, which was a shame. I was trying to ride it accurately, as I just said. Now we have to go back down the centre line, which is not very nice because Zazzy thinks we're going to halt, but we had to walk for 3 to 5 steps over X. So I do the minimum walk as possible because I just want to keep her going forwards. And then here we are mimicking that half 10 metre loop on the other rein, and I get my act together here, and we got a 7.5 with the comment accurate and balanced shape of movement, so that was really good. That's a very nice mark to get. And then we have to do a really funny 2 loop serpentine to X, so it's really tight on these turns, and I think we got a 7 for this. It's a bit tricky to read this online test sheet. And then a 6.5 for that transition hollow to canter, which is very fair because she was, but actually I think she's looking pretty active here in her canter. I'm pleased with how she's looking overall in her frame. She could be looking a lot more like a giraffe with her neck stuck out. We got a 6.5 for this canter circle falling through shoulder, which is probably fair enough. And then coming down the long side, I'm preparing for a give and retake over E, which we got, I'm not sure what we got for that, but we got a 6.5 for this, no, a 7 for this downwards transition. And here we are doing that 2 loop serpentine on the other rein, and we got a 6 for this. Needs to show more suppleness, which is fair, because I really struggle bending her to the left, which obviously that was that last bend there. And then we do an upwards transition to canter over X, 6.5 obedient transition, so that was kind. Again, I'm just trying to ride it accurately and it's paying off. We're scoring high marks for us, so I'm really pleased. And this give and retake, oh no, sorry, jumped the gun. We're still doing a canter circle, which was a 6, I think. Yeah. And our left rein is our weaker rein, so that makes sense. And now we're doing our give and retake the other way, and I was really pleased with that one. I was worried that the judge wouldn't have seen it, but she did. She gave us a 7.5 with clear give and retake, so that was really good. Now I'm prepping for the walk work. Sorry, everything comes up so quickly in this test. And Pzazz has died on me, as you can see, so that's really kind of her. And now I'm trying to get her in a free walk on a long rein, and yes, I probably look a bit ridiculous, but she literally is just trying to stick her head up and not seek the contact forward and down, which is what the judge said. But she still gave us a 7, which I think was a bit kind, because there's no stretch there whatsoever from Pzazz. But we get it back together for this trot transition at A. Obedient transition, 7. So we're just scoring good marks because I'm riding it nice and accurately, and she is responsive with the transitions at the markers. This is our last centre line on the half 10 metres loop back on, and this is her favourite movement of the whole test, her halt, which we scored a 9 for with the comment really super halt.
Right,
Right, just finished dressage. I have quickly just changed into my show jumping hat. Well, I could wear my cap for show jumping, but I'm gonna wear this one. I think it went okay. I didn't think that she was, I just said to my dad, she wasn't as obnoxious as she can be. Like, what did you think, Miles?
Yeah, she was good, a bit lazy.
I mean, obviously she's lazy, but we're kind of used to that now. So the ground was very deep, like I knew it would be deep. And it was very flinty as well, actually, in that bottom corner. I could hear her hooves, her shoes on the flints. So I don't know, we'll have to do score predictions. I always think though, when I think it's gone well, it hasn't gone well. And also the judge was really friendly, which I always think if they're friendly, they're normally quite harsh markers.
Okay.
So we've got our times. I don't know if this is going to be backwards on here.
Well, wait, what's...
Well, always I'd like to try and get sub 35 with Zazzy, but I'm not going to...
like, also smiley face.
Oh, smiley faces. Do a smiley face, because I'm actually smiling, not crying after dressage.
Okay, that's, you know,
Which
good. What do you think
is
the
pretty good.
total score is?
You can tell how hot I am though. I think 36.5, but that's me being like, I want to do better than that obviously, but
I'm going to predict you at 34.
okay, that's 34.5, so
That's mine.
36.5, 34.5. Obviously I'd like it to be better, but I don't want to get my hopes up. So I think if I got 36.5, that could be fair. I haven't watched it back though, so I'm only going on what it felt like.
Well, it looks okay, yeah.
It looked okay, that's all we get. So I think I'm going to go...
Kind of watching, yeah.
You weren't watching?
But I was watching, it's just
Not really.
the show jumping.
Oh, you were
could
watching?
hear
Yeah, Jay
massive
was watching the show
noises.
jumping next door, which I'm going to go and watch some now so I can learn the course, because there's no
Yeah.
coursework, and then we will jump. So,
Do you want me to tack on for you?
yeah, she's getting tapped on those.
I'll
She's got.
tack her up.
I'll come and show you her Donington number. She's been abandoned out here. She's so good. First event for our lovely new. Well, she has worn it before. Donington number. Very kindly a sponsored rider by for Donington Grove. So you look very smart. This I might have to redo, that looks awful. Nothing changes, does it, Zazzy?
This is all that's left to go. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
That's nice. We'll...
Whee! That was a lot. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what now? What's happening over there?
Problem is, if it goes behind the jump, AI's getting no, we do it as an add-on, like, you know, an extra tip for what you really get as well.
And Pzazz, lovely black horse. Their most local event, and they very much miss competing here. the first time horse events have been here at Goring. So we're glad to be able to host an event so close to you, Millie.
We're very obliged to you.
Just for me.
Just for Millie and Pzazz.
So well, so they're just going out enjoying life and having fun together, and this mare shows no signs of wanting to retire.
Come on, Zazzy. Bit more upbeat. Come on.
This little one that you were scared of?
Yes. And
Is this little one that you're worried about?
Sure, but looks like they're having a great day today. Dressage of 31.25. Clear show jumping. And on to the Linwood coffee table at fence 6 already. Bring the water. Back in front of
Come on.
the commentary box.
1, 2, yes.
And this
There you go, Hills.
in front of us here in the commentary box. And this mare showing no signs of looking tired. Despite her 22 years of age, which is just incredible. And years of age, which is just incredible. And bit of a tip in there at the Hillwood Skinny House. But
All smiles after cross country, yay, and show jumping. It was a very quick turnaround, so we did not vlog in between those two because we just wanted to get going. I will do a proper debrief in a minute with Jemima because she really wants to update the board with our reactions and everything. She loves doing that. But yeah, we are just back now. Zazzy's out there being pampered and looked after. And yes, I will do a full roundup because it's actually been a very successful day. I'm here with Jemima. We're ready. Yeah, we haven't updated since show jumping. So what do you want to do? Reactions?
Yes.
Okay. Show jumping is a smiley face. She jumped really well because she was the last horse to jump of the entire day, and the ground has been pretty horrendous all day. It was so deep, it was very flinty, there were stones everywhere. You could hear that on her shoes again in show jumping. We haven't updated them about my dressage score. No, we know my dressage score. Yeah. So just what were our predictions again?
So Millie's was 36.5. Yeah. Mine was 34.5. So.
And we got... Your dog is about to sleep. We got 30.25. So that is actually the best score I've ever got with Pzazz at an event. I think my best scores up until now was 31.5. I seem to remember. 30.25. So it's a very, very smiley face. Granted, it was a nice section, but we'll take it. We'll take whatever we can get. 30.25, amazing. So we're very happy. Excuse me. We're very happy with that, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then show jumping was really good, but the ground was horrendous. And then quick turnaround cross country, which the ground was probably even worse. I think throughout the day it got worse. And again, she was second last to jump cross country. But she flew around clear and inside the time. So so pleased with her because the ground was so deep. Oh yes, definitely a smiley face for our board. The ground was so deep in between the jumps. I was trying to find places that wasn't churned up, and everywhere was churned up basically. It was.
And that step.
Oh yeah, the step jump.
That was
she got a very nice stride to that. Yeah, you got a good video of that, so I will have put that in. Yeah, so she flew around clear. Very, very pleased with her first event. Neither of us are as fit as we were at Science Sister, that's for sure. What are you looking for?
Actually, isn't it?
And we'll do scores in a minute. People are coming in to look at the lorry. Yeah, so overall, a very successful day. I'm so pleased with her. She was amazing. We definitely, we're definitely not as fit as we could be. Like
this morning, she was lying
down
because she was so tired of eating.
Because she was out in the big field all night, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
So yeah, I think she had a bit of a fat grass belly today. But also, scores on the doors, we got a top 10 placing. Yeah, we finished 7th in our section, which is a very nice cherry on top of the cake. she's getting lots of treats and carrots out there. I can see her out the window. So yeah, a very, very good first event of the season. Feels weird to be vlogging again. It feels a bit awkward, but hopefully we've got some nice clips and you've enjoyed this video, and I'll actually probably see you tomorrow. Well, it won't be tomorrow for you guys, but I'm taking Hugo's show jumping tomorrow, so I'll probably vlog that too. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the first event vlog of 2023 with very good pizzazz. Let's sign it off. Say bye, mimes. Bye.